He's a very keen country.
Let me ask you, Femi.
Okay.
You are from here.
Yeah.
Osun State is bordered by 5 states.
Yeah.
That means that there is a tendency that you have a lot of your neighbors will come in easily to trade, to make friends, to well wish and go back and all of that. What are your fears about the kind of security of Osun State as a geographical entity, especially in this election?
Thank you very much. Is it like you said, Osun, this election is an off-cycle election. So it's prone to infiltrations and influence. Osun is well located. We are bordered by Oyo, Kwara, Ekiti, Ondo, and we are just right there at the center. So you cannot say 100% there will not be infiltrations, but we know ourselves anyway. We know ourselves. And Ijesha man know a fellow Ijesha man. I'm an Igbomino man from Mora. I know my fellow Igbomino man. Iwo people know Iwo people. Ejigbo, they know themselves. So we know ourselves. We are very small, compact, almost homogeneous, as it were. So I don't.
Yeah, heterogeneous.
Yeah, heterogeneous. I know, but
the Yoruba people.
But Yoruba is common.
I mean, you are diverse also.
Yeah, we are very diverse. We have Ijesha, we have Igbomino. But Yoruba language is common to all of us.
Yeah, but the dialects are different.
The dialects are different, but Yoruba is common to us. So we can link
people,
very interesting people. That's right. So we know ourselves, and of course we know those traits, those character traits that we portray and that we exhibit. So if you are at only, as it were, an alien amongst us, we know that you are not one of us, and we can spot you out, and of course, export you back to where you came from.
Mr. Idowu, quickly, do you think there's a justification with the kind of deployment of the military, the police, and other security sister agencies in the security sector?
Well, of course, I listened to the police PRO and I'm trying to justify that. I also feel that, of course, why we need additional security men, because if you look at it, 4 security policemen to a polling unit times 3,000 and 10, we are looking at in the essence of 16,000. But that does not justify where we have heavy military presence that looks like a war zone, because this is supposed to be a civic responsibility, civic duty, and civil participation. It doesn't need to be militarized.
Do you think so? Just quickly.
I believe that I have nothing against deployment of policemen, 18,000. Like we said, it's an off-cycle election, and it's prone to infiltrations, to influence, to all manner of vices that I don't want to see in a democratic journey. So if the police is raising the bar, as it were, to contain that, to make sure nothing of such happen, I think it's a welcome development. As long as security agencies perform their constitutional duties without fear or favor, and they do their duties without pandering to the wishes and caprices of a particular political party or a politician, then they be seen to be doing their duty, as it were. Because when you see policemen, no matter what you say about policemen, you feel so secure that there are policemen around. Now you can perform your civic duties without fear of being molested.
All right. Bukola Idowu, the convener of Vote Not Fight campaign, Femi Adefila, a good friend. Thank you so much for coming on the program.
Thank you very much.
Well, we see here is an intense coverage for you, because you know what? 2019 election, we understand just how important it is for Nigeria, for Africa. Nigeria is a big brother to the continent, and the elections are coming, and we are preparing. This is a test case for INEC. But I'll go back to Lagos with my colleague, Gimba Umar. Is really a lot of intensity, the blood pumping here in the veins of people of Osun State. We're monitoring. How does it feel like in Lagos?
It's pretty going really well, I must say, Show, especially just looking at some of the figures that we saw coming through, especially looking at the registered voters, the PVC distributions, the polling units, the voting points, where you are and how this is going to pan out at the end of the day, as we hope that the people of Osun State will be trying to get who will govern them over the next couple of years, 4 years to be precise. But we have a breaking story. The Central Bank of Nigeria has announced the takeover of Skybank. It has changed its name to Polaris Bank. The CBN Governor Godwin Emefiele says that 786 billion naira has been injected into the bank. The Assets Management Corporation of Nigeria has asked to come and sale process of the bank from Monday. That's the much that we have. We'll keep our eyes on that very particular one as we go on in the show. But this is Osun State 2018 Governorship Election Studios, coming to you live from Lagos. Of course, our correspondents are also reporting from across Osun State. Join us again.